Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Looking Glass. This is a visual novel that has been done by another member of our anime club. Her name is Aysha, and I decided that I would play it for the YouTube channel because, I don't know, I'm curious. This is all that I've seen so far, this opening screen, so let's check it out. Music sounds nice. Loading, and I'll just jam to the music while this is going on. Maybe look at this. Trio of friends have a tradition. Every year they visit the same abandoned house around Halloween. This year things are different. Buzz buzz. Buzz buzz. 5 more minutes. Buzz buzz. Buzz buzz. Hello? You're going to be late. School starts in half an hour. I swear if you get to 10. Click. I stumble out of bed and open the curtains. The bright morning sunshine greets my eyes in an unpleasant manner. I step backwards, plopping into my desk chair. 7:45. That's the time the clock on my nightstand reads. 7:45! You stupid clock, why didn't you go off? I slap the top of my alarm clock before getting up. Today's the one day I can't have detention. I quickly get dressed and head to school. Do I need to click again? Whoop. Damn it. I got to school a little too late, it seems. The gates are already closed. I sigh, pressing the buzzer for the main office. Welcome to Applegate College. How may I be of service? It's Katrine Ridley of Class 2B. I'm locked outside. There was a sigh on the speakerphone before a buzz was heard. The gates started to shuffle open. I have no time. I rush to the opening and squeeze my way through before the gates are even halfway unlocked. I dash to my classroom only to see the door is closed. I slowly open the door, hoping to not make a commotion or disturb class. Katrine, it's been half an hour. Care to explain why you're late? I sigh. My teacher, Mr. Wilson, catches me as soon as my silhouette appears in the window. Well, you see, I start to explain as I inch my way towards my seat in the center of the room. My alarm didn't go off at all, and it takes a while to get ready, sir. Not all of us can pull off the just rolled out of bed look like you can, sir. I cover my mouth. Did I really just say that? It's evident I did by the angered expression on Mr. Wilson's face. That's it. Detention for you, Miss Ridley. I'll see you after school. The class breaks out in a laughing fit as I place my hand to my eyes and sigh. I'm going to be in so much trouble. Class finally ends. My phone was taken away at the start of class by Mr. Wilson, so I wasn't able to contact Emily or Chloe and let them know I'd be late. You really do have a lack of discipline, Miss Ridley. I sigh, looking out the window. It's the normal talk. Ever since my parents left to go to work in England, I've been living by myself. Because of this, my teachers seem to think I've become lax. Are you even listening to me? I am. I sigh once more, looking Mr. Wilson dead in the eyes. I really do try hard to be disciplined. I don't make excuses. My alarm really is flimsy. I need a new one, okay? I actually need to be able to hit the stores and buy one, but you keep giving me detention, so I can't. I'll get one tomorrow since it's the weekend. I'll show you I can be disciplined. May I please leave now? Detention is an hour long, you know this. Mr. Wilson takes a seat at his desk and starts grading papers. I suppose I'm stuck here, with no contact to the outside world. I drag myself up the stairs. At least there's a positive side to detention. I don't have to do homework on Halloween now. Woo. I open the doors to the rooftop and see Chloe and Emily talking to each other. Hello. Oh, there you are. Emily looks mad. Chloe exhales sadly. We're going to be late, you know. You could have contacted us. It's just a stupid haunted house. It's not stupid, it's tradition. Besides, it'll be fun, I'm sure. It's tradition. It's going to be fun. It's not my fault I got detention. Chloe laughs awkwardly. You basically live there. I give the duo an angered look. It's true that I get detention almost every day, but it's always for something really stupid. Whatever, let's just go. We finally arrive at the house after half an hour of travel on the train. We've been coming to this abandoned house ever since middle school. Why? We stumbled across it one Halloween while we were trick-or-treating. No one else seemed to notice it was here. That or they were too scared to approach it. It was Emily's idea originally to enter, so being stupid kids, we entered. It felt like our own little hideaway. We could trade our candies here and tell ghost stories to each other. Today we're going to try a ritual we found online. I doubt it's even going to work, I say as we approach the door. There are Halloween decorations on the house, the same as the ones from prior years. I actually find it creepy that they never seem to wither or rot. It's like someone out there puts them out every year just for us. Oh, come on, it's going to be fun anyway. She's just scared. I'm not. I pout as Emily unlocks the door with a lockpick. We enter. Even the inside of the house seems clean and in good repair. Gives me the chills. Spooky. This is a screen from the title, or the photo title screen. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking. Not really. I laugh, hiding my nervousness. Are we sure no one lives here? Like 98% sure. Great. We all gather in the center of the main room. I take a look around and Chloe and Emily prepare for the ritual. I notice there's a new mirror above the fireplace. Now I'm certain someone owns this place. It's making me get butterflies in my stomach. Katrin, do you have the markers? I break out of my trance and turn to face Chloe and Emily. Yeah. I dig into my school bag and pull out some permanent markers of various colors. Oh, I never explained the ritual, did I? You see, when looking up scary ghost stories for this outing, Chloe found a website that listed a ritual for dragging your enemies to hell. You start by drawing a circle on the ground. Why don't you just join us for it? So it's decided. We know it's not going to work, but we'll try with the teddy bear first. Chloe and I both nod our heads. I grab the black marker and start drawing a large circle on the ground. Chloe places the teddy bear we were testing the ritual on at the far end of the room where we could all see it. If anything is going to be pulled into hell, we want to see it firsthand. Once the circle is drawn, Emily starts to write in the center of the circle in a red marker. T-E-D-D-Y. Chloe would then throw some salt into the center of the circle, right onto the words. Teddy has been bad. Teddy has been very bad. Teddy must return to where he belongs. Take Teddy. He has been bad. I chant 3 times. Emily, Chloe, and I then looked over at Teddy. Nothing. Suddenly I felt wind. I look back at the circle. Teddy's name has disappeared from the circle. The salt has been pushed to the edge and is the same color as the marker was. I scream. Chloe screams. Emily smirks. Teddy is still there, but something did happen. We all know it. I stand up and rush to the door. Emily bends over to gather her supplies. Chloe starts to write in the middle of the circle. Katrin has been bad. Katrin has been very bad. Katrin must return where she belongs. Take Katrin. She has been bad. My face turns pale the first time I hear this. Katrin has been bad. Katrin has been very bad. Katrin must return where she belongs. Take Katrin. She has been bad. I turn around to see Emily throwing salt into the circle. What are you? Katrin has been bad. Katrin has been very bad. Katrin must return where she belongs. Take Katrin. She has been bad. Emily looks at me and laughs a little. Chill, Cat. It's not going to do anything. See? Emily points to Teddy, who is still in the corner of the room. I roll my eyes but let out a sigh of relief. My name hasn't even disappeared. Ha ha, really funny, guys. Can we go now? Sure. Chloe and Emily finish packing up. We all leave the house. I'm kind of upset it didn't work, though. Gee, thanks. I meant for Teddy. I roll my eyes once more, looking down at my arms. Teddy was gone. I stopped dead at my tracks. I must have dropped my sister's Teddy somewhere. I'm going to look for it. I'll be right back. You don't think... I'm already gone. I don't want to think about it. If Teddy really did just disappear, then I'm next. I enter the house once more, walking into the center of the circle we drew. Only then do I notice my name has disappeared. I feel that same pull of the wind. I shake my head as I see Teddy still in the corner. I pick him up and walk past the mirror I had noticed earlier. Strange. I swear I felt that wind coming from inside the mirror. I take a closer look at the mirror. My reflection is smiling, but I don't feel like I'm smiling back. I touch my face with my free hand. I'm not. I reach out to touch the mirror. Don't touch the mirror. It must just be one of those trick mirrors, like at the carnival. It's not. Suddenly, I'm grabbed at the wrist. My hand. My hand is being pulled into the mirror. I scream. No one hears it. Oh, creepy. I hear echoing laughter. It sounds like my voice, but deeper. More menacing. I close my eyes as my face meets my reflection's face. It's got a twisted look last I see. Suddenly the wind stopped. I opened my eyes. Everything was normal. I was standing outside the mirror with Teddy in my hand. My reflection looked just as confused as I did. Did I imagine the entire thing? I didn't dare reach my hand back to the mirror. I simply took a deep breath and rushed outside the mansion. I was never going back there. I met up with my friends. Emily looked happy. Chloe looked irritated for a moment before a relieved look appeared on her face. I just had the weirdest thing happen. You got dragged to hell? Chloe laughed awkwardly. No, I met the people who own the place. What? Yeah. They aren't happy about the graffiti. Oh, come on. It's not our fault you make your house look abandoned all year. I laughed. It's cool. They said they won't place charges as long as we never come back. That's good, but what about our tradition? Perhaps we could change it to having a campfire in the woods? Ooh, great idea, Kat. Chloe laughed awkwardly and nodded. So you aren't mad at us? I shook my head. Of course not, silly. It was just some fun. I'm so suspicious of Chloe. Now, how's about we head home? Both my friends nodded their heads and agreed. I keep noticing that the my is italicized. Was there something that really did happen with the mirror, and now it's like both my friends? We left the house behind, never to set foot inside ever again. Oop, it's loading again. Buzz, buzz. Click. I stumbled out of bed and opened the curtains. The bright morning sunshine greeted my eyes in a pleasant manner. I got ready for school instantaneously. Darn. I got to school a little too early. The gates were still closed. Soon enough, I heard a buzzing noise. The gates started to shuffle open. I casually walked into school, waiting for the gates to fully open. I was the first person to be at my classroom. Not even my teacher was there yet. I slowly opened the door and then take my seat. Buzz, buzz. Hello? Chloe was calling me. If you don't get up soon, I'm already at school. What? Chloe sounded shocked. I laughed. I came early so I could show you something. Oh? Yeah, it's really cool. Her eyes are very empty looking. Meet me in the gym storage room. Sure. Click. Oh, what was that for a second? I stood up from my seat. I took my school bag, which was heavier than normal. It had everything I needed for what? I walked to the gym storage room. The room was too bright with the morning sun. I covered the windows, so nobody can see. Suddenly the door opened and I saw Chloe. Quick! Close the door so no one else finds out. Chloe nodded her head and closed the door behind her. It sure is dark in here. What did you want to show me anyway, Kat? I jumped onto a wooden gymnastics barrier. Come up here. It's at the back of this really high shelf. Okay. You can't just take it off the shelf and show me? I would, but it's way too heavy looking and my arms are short. Too short. Coming. Chloe sighed and started to climb up the barrier that was beside mine. When she got to the top, I pointed into the shelf. Look, look. Isn't it so cool? Chloe poked her head into the shelf. Earlier, I had placed a heavy-looking Oriental-style box in the shelf. I want to know what's in it. It just seems so out of place. It's so interesting. I suppose. Can you reach it? Chloe reached further into the shelf. Seeing as she was preoccupied with the box, I reached up and grabbed the rope that I had tied to the metal rafter. Ooh. Wasting no time, I pulled Chloe backwards. I placed the noose around her neck. Aw, shit. Chloe looked scared. I smirked. Oh, it's backwards. Go to hell with Katrin. I pushed Chloe off the barrier and pulled the rope. She struggled for a little, but eventually she accepted her fate. One down. One to go. Dun dun dun. Buzz buzz. Hello? Emily was calling me. If you do. Hey, I want to show you something cool. Oh, okay. I'm already at school. Meet me in the nurse's office, okay? Click. I grabbed the empty box and placed it in my bag. I left Chloe hanging. Haha, left her hanging. I left the storage area and climbed out the window. It would be a while before anyone discovers my friend. I went to the nurse's office, making sure my bag was with me. The sun was still too bright. I covered the windows. I had just enough time to set up everything before I heard Emily open the door. Quick! Close the door before anyone else comes and sees it. Emily nodded her head and shut the door behind her. It sure is dark in here. Sounds a lot like the last time. What did you want to show me anyway, Kat? I climbed down onto the floor by a hospital bed. Come down here. It's under the bed. Okay. You can't just take it out and show me? I would, but it's way too delicate looking. Coming. Emily sighed and started to climb under the bed beside me. When she got under, I pointed into the underside of the bed. Look, look. Isn't it so cool? Emily poked her head under the bed more. Earlier, I had placed an old-looking envelope on the underside of the bed with masking tape. I want to know what's in it. It just seems so out of place. It's so interesting. I suppose. Can you peel it off? Emily started to fiddle around with the tape. Seeing as she was preoccupied with the envelope, I reached into my school bag and grabbed out a cleaver. Wasting no time, I pulled Emily backwards. I swiftly swung the cleaver onto the back of Emily's throat. Emily looked scared. Well, her head was still on, but now it's not. I smirked. Go to hell with Katrin and Chloe, is what it says backwards. My mission was done. Finally. Loading. I am a demon. A doppelganger, if you will. Thanks to the girl summoning me through the ritual, I was able to escape into this world. As a favor to my other self, I sent her friends to join her in hell. I had to flee the school as soon as possible. I called my new family and told them that I missed them. I'm currently on my way to Europe to stay with them. No one will ever know the truth. This is my life now. Dun dun dun! You know, when this started, I really thought that Chloe was going to be the evil character behind all of this, and like she was intentionally trying to kill her friend, and I really didn't see the fact that Katrin was going to be the one who was going to be doing all of the killing and stuff. I did find it very good. I found it very interesting. I thought it was going to be a bit longer, but I'm happy with the story. I think it's really good. I definitely am going to share this with my friends, since it's October and they should really get into the mood with some spooky stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all had fun. I hope that my narrating wasn't too bad. If you liked the video, give it a like if you want to see more like this, and then just subscribe, and you know what? Get outside. Have a good day. It's worth it. I believe in you. You can do it. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. See you all in the next video. Bye!